Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. For every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Well, let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. A running play called on 4th down. And the Noles pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Defense is coming after him. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. So here we go, 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think
big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Trying to find some room. It's DeMarco.
just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Makes a quick grab.
Well, that's exactly how you dissect the zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Looking for 6. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to throw it on first down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Allen. Here's the throw, deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Receivers are bunched together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late game comeback victory. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the interception at the 47.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
And the punt goes out of bounds. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. So it's going to come down to this, Kirk. Can this offense execute when it matters most?
Chris, it's a rivalry game.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Noles. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they scored late to take the lead.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes the catch downfield. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Down the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. It's a quick grab. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Dropping back, it's Allen. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Oh, he just misses receiver there on third and short. Now you got to think in the fourth quarter, fourth and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Nearly intercepted there. That was almost the ball game. But it does set up 4th down. So down 4 late in the game. Obviously, they'll keep the offense on the field and go for it. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds. Well, let's be honest. All wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to Winston-Salem and another stop along Tobacco Road, which is home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, and the fans have been ready to get things started since early in the day. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 20... They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Let's go! Back to throw, it's Lamb. Coming after him. And they got him for the sack. Ready? Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. Got the back over the middle. He gets to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got fourth, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons. This thing, so do you kick the field goal or do you go for it?
The Noles have their offense in high gear. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He'll take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field, I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receivers and your big play guys to make those shots down the field.
And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is perfect.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to the Swamp, the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out, execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long.